During the difficult days, it was difficult for many of the last lockdown in spring, there was some joy. Captain Sir Tom Moore did manage to lift many of our spirits and, of course, all while raising lots and lots of money, millions, for NHS charities.
Yes, and now he's launched a new campaign to help get people through this new lockdown. It involves walking to help support those who feel lonely and frightened. Breakfast John Maguire has joined him for a stroll in the garden.
So for the first thing that you think about is the first step, because that's the hardest. That once you got going, then you can start thinking about all sorts of things.
I'm going to walk and talk with a national treasure. During the dark, yet thankfully sunny, days of the first lockdown, he was a ray of hope, a shining light that raised almost £40 million for NHS charities and smashed records with every step. And now, as many of us again withdraw from the everyday, Captain Sir Tom has been planning how to help once more.
I can walk with people, or people will walk with me, fit and able, or people who find it rather slow like me. If we can all do a little walk together and show that we're all got the right idea in mind, that we're all looking for the future, for things to get better.
There are plans to use online technology and an app to enable us all to clock up the miles and virtually walk with Captain Tom. The sky, maybe even the moon and back, there's no limit, and money raised will go to his charitable foundation. One of its aims is to tackle loneliness.
It is going to be difficult, and some people are going to find it mentally a great stress. They're going to be not only lonely, they're going to, I think, probably going to feel lost, that they are there on their own with not a soul to help them. But you have to go on and go on and go on. So that's what I say to people. Remember, you have to go on, but it will get better in the end.
So, with the walk done, it's time to talk to three people who've experienced isolation and loneliness.
8 or 9 in the evening, when suddenly you feel totally isolated from the rest of the world. There's nobody to chat to online. They've all got their families. They're all busy doing other things. And then it really, really hits you.
If I got a message from someone out of the blue just saying, how are things? How are you getting on? That makes a big difference to my day. That they don't maybe realise that it might mean nothing to them. But that could be the first person I talk to outside of my family for weeks.
It's an honour and a privilege to be on here with you, Captain Tom.
It is, yeah.
It really is a great pleasure for me to be speaking to you. I mean, these really is magic, isn't it? That suddenly, out of the blue, so the four of us can speak together from miles and miles and miles apart.
During the first lockdown, because obviously I was shielding, I didn't have any face-to-face contact for 93 days. And that felt like a lifetime. Absolute lifetime.
Yes, I know, I understand what you're saying. Things can be very difficult, and you can't always give the immediate answer, but things certainly will get better, and if we can all give our help to some things like the foundation and send out messages of hope and kindness. So many people who are desperately in need of it at the moment.
Problems shared are not halved but quartered as the faces light up thanks to human contact.
But I think you are a shining star amongst the people that we need at the moment.
Yes. Bye. Bye.
Nice to talk to you.
And afterwards, another walk and talk, this time with Anne-Marie. How had chatting with Captain Tom and the others made her feel, I wondered?
He is so lovely. I just wish I could give him a big hug. The situation we're in, the only thing we've got is hope. Literally, when you take it down to the bare bones, all that's left is hope.
Not that fella again.
We are being deprived of many of the simple pleasures that make us human, but if we're able, Maybe walking, talking, smiling, even behind masks, will help us to get through. John Maguire, BBC News.